Yeah, hi there. In this tutorial, we are going to cover categorical variables in coding. So most of the machine learning algorithms, they cannot handle the categorical variables. So what we need them is to convert the categorical variables into the numbers. So the process of converting a categorical variable, that is the different categories of a categorical variable into numbers, is called as encoding. There are different encoding techniques, and based on the encoding technique that we select, it can have an impact on the um, machine learning model also. Okay, so let's start with the categorical variable. So categorical variables are generally two types. One is the nominal and other is the ordinal. A nominal variable is one which has no intrinsic ordering to its categories. For example, let's say gender, male, female, colors, there are different colors, and an ordinal variable is the one which has some sort of clear ordering between its categories. For example, the grades that we get, or the temperature, low temperature, medium, high temperature. Okay, so we'll start with the different methodologies that we can use to encode a categorical variable. We'll start it first with the label encoding. So in label encoding, we assign one number to each category of a categorical variable. So let's say if there is a categorical variable which has n labels, then we assign numbers 1 through n to each of the category. Okay, so let's take an example. I'm reading a data set which contains backsales.csv. Before that, importing numpys and pandas, and the data is read, and the shape is 39 rows, 7 columns. This is what the data looks like. So this has a customer ID, country the customer belongs to, age of the customer, favorite color, and gender of the customer, height of the customer, and whether the customer purchased the bag or not, yes or no. And these are the data types. That is fine. Now for label encoding, we have to import the module from sklearn.preprocessing import label encoder. Now this is done. Now how do we fit it? We use label encoder dot fit underscore transform and the variable for which we want to on which we want to apply. So let's say in this case we want to apply uh, label encoding for the column favorite color. So we pass that column name and we store the output in another column which is favorite color label encoded. So if you see, this is our original column favorite color, and this is our newly created column favorite color label encoded. So for each of the color it has assigned some number. So usually what it does, it assigns a number in the ascending order of the in the ascending, that is in the alphabetical order of the categories. So the first in the alphabetical order, first value comes as black. So black got 0, then blue got 1, and then the green got 2. There was another color which got 3 and white got 4. I think red was the other color which got 3 and white got 4. So in this way it actually did the encoding. So if you see that this favorite color label encoded, what it does, it actually assigns numbers uh, to the to the different colors or to the different categories of the categorical variable. Now machine learning model can take it like this number, because number 4 is greater than number 1. So it can take this particular value to be more impactful compared to the to this value, whereas in actuality these were just the colors, and we cannot say that white color is more impactful compared to the blue color, because there is no relationship defined as such that this is more important than this one and the other one. So in a way this label encoder doesn't work well in this particular case, because we do not want machine learning algorithm to give preference to one specific color over the other. So what we're doing is, what this newly column that we created, I'm just dropping it, and let's say we apply the same label encoding on the another column, which is height type. Now in height type there is an intrinsic order, that is short is less than medium, which is less than tall. So we have three values in the height type: short, medium, tall. Now if we apply label encoded label encoder on this height type column, using label encoder dot fit underscore transform data and the name of the column, which is height type, and storing it in another column, data height type label encoded. So this is what we are getting now. So for short it is giving it as 1, for medium as 0, for tall as 2. Now as we know that this assigns numbers based on the ascending alphabetical order. So what it did actually, to medium it assigned 0, to short it assigned 1, and to tall it assigned 2. This is not we want. We want short to have the smallest value, for then medium, and then tall. So again, this thing didn't work for the uh, ordinal categorical variable as well. So what we need is, we need an ordinal encoding for such kind of variables. So what we do in ordinal encoding, we basically specify value by ourselves, like for this particular category assign this value, and for another category assign another value, and so on. So that is how we maintain an order between the different categories of the categorical variable. So in this case, let's say I am creating a dictionary in which I am saying short should be mapped to 1, medium should be mapped to 2, and tall should be mapped to 3. And then I'm applying map function on this column, data height type, and to this map function I'm passing this dictionary. So wherever short was there in the column, it will be replaced, or it will get mapped to 1, medium will get mapped to 2, and accordingly tall will get mapped to 3. So if you see the output, so we have different height types: short, medium, tall, and accordingly we are getting the uh, height type ordinal column, which is the mapped values for each of the categories. So in this way, there is some sort of order we can say is there between the values. So short is 1, medium is 2, and tall is 3. So this ordinal encoding works for the variables which are ordinal in nature, and they have some sort of order. Now another method is the one hot encoding. So one hot encoding method, it actually consists of replacing the categorical variables by different Boolean variables, also called as dummy variables, which take the value of 0 or 1, 0 indicating the absence, whereas the 1 indicating the presence of that particular category. So basically, what happens, we create for each type of category, we create a separate variable, and the dummy variable will have a value of 1 corresponding to that category where it was having its value present. So let's take an example. So I'm again just taking the data afresh. So this is the data, which is the raw data is the one in which we actually stored the original, and taking it afresh in a data frame. Now let's display the color. If I display the color, these are different colors: black, blue, green, red, and white. Okay. Now what I'm doing is I'm applying get dummies function using pandas. So pd.get underscore dummies, and passing the data frame. Now I'm saying that prefix favorite colors, that is the dummy variables which will be created, should be prefixed by this value favorite color, and the column which should be dummified is the favorite color, and I'm displaying the first 5 rows. So if you see, for the colors, it created columns like this: favorite color black, favorite color blue. So this favorite color is coming from what we specified in the prefix, and based on the each value, or each unique value of the category, we are getting those columns. So black, blue, green, red, white. So we have black, blue, green, red, and white. And if you see, these would be, in each row there would be only one uh, numeric 1 will be present only in one column, indicating that this particular row had the value of color as white. So this particular row again has the value of color as white. The third row has the color as blue, fourth row as black, fifth row as green. So the presence of a color is indicated by 1 and the absence obviously is indicated by 0. So by default it creates as many number of dummy variables as we have number of categories in the categorical variable. So that is the one method using pandas.get underscore dummies. Now sklearn also provides one method to do the same one hot encoder. That is from sklearn.preprocessing we import one hot encoder, and then we first create an object ohc, let's say, which is of one hot encoder type, and then I'm saying ohc dot fit underscore transform. We are passing the column that we want to transform, which is data dot favorite color, and I want to take its values. Now it should be in the form of a two-dimensional array where there should be only one column and it could have any number of rows. So I'm just reshaping it in the form of -1 comma 1. -1 indicating that it can have any number of rows, and 1 indicating that the second dimension has only one column. And whatever the output it comes, I'm transforming it into array using toArray. So this is the output that gets stored in OHE object, and if I display the first five rows, this is what it contains. Now this is similar to what we got using the PD dummies. If you see, it is 0 0 0 0 0 1. Here we also get 0 0 0 0 1. The second was 1, again same thing because it was white here. Then third was 0 1 0 0 0. So if you see 0 1 0 0 0, it's the same thing, just but in the form of a two-dimensional array. So if you want to see what are the different categories that are present by this one hot encoder, we can say ohc.categories underscore. Remember this underscore is there. So we'll get the different categories like black, blue, green, red, and white. So black corresponds to this column, blue to this column, third column is green, fourth is red, and fifth is white. Now for this two-dimensional array, we can convert it into data frame. Let's see, pd.data frame, we are passing OHE, which is the two-dimensional array. Now I'm passing the column names. So column names basically should be what is appearing here. Either we can directly pass it, or if you want, we can just use a list expression, list comprehension method, and loop through each of the values. Basically, I'm just creating a loop which is starting from 0 to length of this particular array, and for each value I'm extracting from this array and concatenating it with favorite color string, so that we get the output in the form of a data frame where the column names should be named as favorite color underscore black, or blue or green or red or white, depending upon which category it is. And the value will be one, where only one only one column will be having one, that is indicating the presence of the color corresponding to each row. This is again similar to what we got in PD dummies, if you see. Yeah, so either we can use PD underscore dummies, or we can use one hot encoder. More or less it's the same thing. And then what I'm doing is concatenating original data with this new data frame so that we get the output. So if you see, favorite color is white, so it means under the favorite color white it will be 1, rest of the other columns, dummy columns, will have 0. Now to encode a categorical variable having k labels, we need actually k minus 1 dummy variables. For example, if there are two values, male and female, and I create only one dummy variable, male, and one indicates the person is male, and if it is 0 indicates the person is female. So we don't need two dummy variables. With just one dummy variable we can easily tell whether the person is male or female depending upon the value of this male dummy variable. So likewise, for any k labels we need only k minus 1 dummy variables. So if all the values of dummy variables are 0, it indicates that the value belongs to the one category which is not covered in the dummy variables. So that's the logic. So if we want to follow that, then we can drop one category using drop underscore first equals to true. So that is I'm using pd dot get underscore dummies, name of the data frame, prefix value, and the column which we are trying to dummify, and we want to drop the first category, so drop underscore first equals to true, and displaying the first five records. If you see, this time black is not coming, it's starting from blue because black was the first category which has got dropped. So any row which has zero for all these values indicating the presence of black. Now there are two ways basically. So the idea is when we should create k minus 1 dummy variables and when we should create k dummy variables. So if we are using a regression type of machine learning algorithm, then we can drop one dummy variable and we create the k minus 1 dummy variables. But if we are using an algorithm like decision tree or other classification algorithm, then we should use the k dummy variables. Okay, the next encoding technique is the frequency encoding technique.